and Onyx Olympus, at least they know that that is no man's land. But you're down one man, and Moshi, he's not going to relent. These shots are just going to keep coming.
That's game sense, man. You see the guy standing at one end of the portal, you just aim for the other end and then just anticipate exactly where his head is gonna be. He popped out, barely a second later, he's on the ground. The smooth plays from Moshi as usual. M82B still doing a work on all of the players out there. Gardu tagged up already. He's looking for Gari as well. Pushing Onyx Olympus slowly but surely towards the compound of Toda, so both of them can do battle, and Buriram just gets to chill.
Just like yesterday, almost all of the games BRU, they make it to the final circle, they get the perfect read, they get rid of every other teams by third partying, and they do not have to get their hands dirty. Onyx Olympus, they got shot by BRU. They also are getting shot at by Toda. Gardu, he needs to get away and able to relocate with the gold portal. Wasana actually starting to take damage from afar. Gardu on top of the roof. He tried to play it smart, but Wasana somehow survives that. And with Gardu out, is actually truly BRU against Toda. But remember, Toda came into this phase with only 3 members left and face off against their biggest nemesis. They've never beaten BRU in a fight before, and it seems like this game 1 will not be any different. Waves completely surrounded and trapped. Trap brings himself back up only to witness the rest of his team falls. BRU happily claims all of these points. Trap finds 1, but 1 is all he's gonna get. BRU starting off the day strong, and just another Booyah added to the tally.
35. Now they back away. Very smart play. WAG, I believe, made some noise from the back. And Buriram constantly just stacking up on players, making sure nobody roughs them up from a unsuspecting position. GOW wiping the floor with Expand, all thanks to those grenade launches. And that's about it for Expand. One final survivor.
I mean, they met like 2-3 times the entire round, and every single time it's GOW that comes out on top. It really feels like they're the kryptonite of Expand. Iza again with the shots. There's just no escaping. Expand goes down to GOW once more.
Great play by X-Roy, though. I mean, the jukes, the glue walls, the timing of those jumps, just managing to survive for the longest of time. Unfortunately, the numbers at disadvantage against him. Iza shot him from the back. X-Roy still had the horizon line there, but just not enough time to revive. No glue walls to hold him in place. God of Wolf on the opposite side of all of this potential action that's about to break out. Falcons up against Buriram first. This could just be deadly for Buriram.
16 eliminations for Falcons, and they have a chance to break into 20. GOW not making it easy though. Get High gets knocked down by GOW. The nade does fly through. Get High though gets picked back up, and now needs to get into the safe zone and try to heal back up. Chipped down by the grenade, but just has enough health to survive and heals up again. BRU trying to rush it to the center, but you got to pick which side to go to. It seems like they have selected Falcons to be the team that to overtake, as both members, remaining survivors of GOW, they are just sniping from afar. Moshi this time becomes the victim. He needs help. Funa will deliver that assistance, and Falcons, in an attempt to gain distance for themselves, finds Iza, of all people, running into GOW, but RIP actually gets a knock, but not able to find a finisher.
Yeah, Peter's down. Buriram slowly circling around. Oh, look at the maze of glue walls just to barricade themselves away from Buriram. Buriram very smartly backs away. Glue wall melted, courtesy of Wasana and Get High. Everything's melting down. The defenses of Falcons, but not quick enough. They quickly stack up towards the right-hand side. RIP for User. Charge Buster rush straight into GOW's compound, and now it's a 4v4. Buriram sending out Wasana. The flank from the right-hand side. Get High as well as Funa. They find the Grenadier of the squad first. Back up from Cougar, but he's low on his HP. Still alive. Circles around. Get High taken down. Cosq with the backup, but that's about it. Buriram slays them and walks away with a Booyah.
Getting the timing so right at the very end. Buriram side, BRU. Now they get to watch all these chaos unfold. First team in their size, obviously, is Team Flash. Not sure how they're going to play this. BRU have basically taken over almost a quarter of the circle.
What a beautiful rotation by Wasana solo. Brings out the Drogon as well. Rushes straight in for trouble. Dolphin down on the ground. Funa making good work on him.
Wow.
WAG snuffed out like a candle.
Just the rush. How would you
Funa.
anticipate that, right? I mean, Funa just can't crawl in time. BRU will lose one member. It's the price that they had to pay for that rush. But still, they're not done just yet, right? This is the slowest round for BRU. Only 4 eliminations, all from the side of Team Flash. They can pick up the rest. Onyx Olympus, the next in line.
Smart play by Buriram, just laying out all of those ice grenades right in front of them so nobody can come in here for the ambush. So that keeps the distance between themselves as well as Onyx Olympus. In the meantime, attack all around, going up against Flash. There is a portal go used by one player on the side of Onyx Olympus to back away from all of that heat that Buriram is putting on the opposite side of the battle.
I mean, I think when attack all around, they are stuck between a rock and a hard place. It's them, Onyx Olympus, and then you have BRU who's doing whatever they want. And BRU, they're not the kind of team that wants to wait. Sometimes they feel a bit peckish. They're going to go straight into your face, and attack all around seems to be the target. And Onyx Olympus is the only team with a full squad right now. Attack all around, forced to rush into Onyx Olympus only to quickly get wiped out. But Onyx Olympus have a fair chance of bringing this back home. There's 3 members of BRU left alive. It's a 4v3 in favor of the Indonesians. Look at Get High's angle. Jack is going to be the one that intercepts in. Moshi gets found out as well. Jack needs to be getting rid of. Moshi, the hook gun to overwhelm Jack. The movements of BRU is just way too good. Kiba arriving a bit too late, and now 1v1 loses to Wasana. Moshi now finds Gary with a 180 in the face. BRU showing that no matter what situations you put them in, they are still the better team. And again, another Booyah secured in such a dominant fashion at the end.
What's that?
Falcons, if they can, you look at the teams around them, they are all scattered, they're all crippled. None of these teams around Falcons have the full squad. Not even Buriram. Attack all around, first to get wiped out by BRU. Onyx Olympus, they have a great spot right now. The full team left alive. It's easy pickings for them.
Just 1 second ago, Buriram was outside the circle, just tanking all of the damage. And then the very next one, they're inside with the portal goes help. Pasana, Coscu shut down. Moshi finds Gardu. Once again, having to split up all of their aims. Expand can get involved in this factor as well and be the deadly shot that Falcon has to deal with. That might just once again deliver the advantage to the side of Buriram.
And Onyx, they're just going to prone. No need to go for a rush. That portal, no one's going to take it for sure. Falcons, though, under pressure.
Ooh.
The glue wall mount is being tossed from afar.
6,
but
7.
Expand is the one that gets punished. BRU, they just need to use whatever they can to get an advantage, right? Because Onyx Olympus is a big threat to them. There's the portal laid down. Wasana, he actually dashed in. He went through the portal to try and stop Onyx Olympus. It might have just worked out.
Moshi went with him as well. Wasana single-handedly pushing away the Onyx Olympus players. And Onyx does not want to play with Wasana at all. Gary now down in the middle. Falcon has got the open shots against both Onyx as well as Buriram. But Buriram very smartly placed the very edges.
What? Wasana also found Jack. What was that shot from this man? He took a gold portal. Remember, there's a buffer, right? He took the 1 second buffer into 4 members of Onyx Olympus and still was able to push them away. Falcons are certainly not going to be in this game, but Wasana single-handedly has brought this down to a winnable fight, and Moshi brings it down to just 1. Wasana wants the finisher, but needs to calm down a little bit. Takes the inhaler gets held back out. Gardu from the corner tries to find both Moshi and Wasana, but again, the dash from Tatsuya. Wasana finds an angle to isolate the fight. Gary just does not have the health to work with, and Moshi, he is very well aware of the potential. Gardu coming in. They see that duel being put up. Wasana again is going to dash in. He's just going to take the fight straight to Gardu and wins it without a shred of sweat. Broken BRU for 2 rounds in a row faces Onyx Olympus with a man disadvantage. And they can just mow through every single team because everyone is distracted.
Yep, and BRU realizes that they need solid number of points. They need 24 in order to exceed 1,000, and they are starting the journey right here, right now. They stayed silent enough already. Get high, Funa, everybody picking up bodies as they move across the battlefield, and they know they can still tease the opposite side of the circle. A portal go use, and to the opposite side they go. And this is a flank setup, and I believe it's Moshi on the flip side of things here, trying to get those snipes.
Straight up a killing spree right now. BRU working together like a machine. Just mowing through everyone in their way. This is a meat grinder if I ever seen one. Funa finds number 10, and I think they are well in sight of their 1,000-point target with only Expand in front of them. Funa with the Trogon in hand trying to chip away the health bars, and meanwhile Moshi, he's very far away, but BRU actually have WAG behind them, and I think they might have realized that, right? Get High is starting to fall back. BRU a bit more tempered. Fires MKS actually getting the snipe onto Wasana. That could be crucial to deny BRU of what is going to be a record-breaking performance And WAG coming in from behind doesn't make it any easier for BRU. They've already lost 2 members, but you can say the same for Expand. Most important thing is Wasana is down and Get High doesn't have much health to work with. He's just going to cash in as much points as possible, and he also goes down. But that means there's still one guy left for BRU, and that's Moshi.
Yeah, Moshi on the flip side of things, on the all the way across this battlefield here. Ffws is picking up those eliminations. Wasana, one more, MA to B, but Dolphin will secure that for himself. Now in a 1v2 for Expand. Flynn and Dolphin hunting for the final player. Moshi still can walk away with the Booyah here, but Ffws with the Trogon in hand bursts forth,
Moshi
and Dolphin out of the equation. A 1v1, we won! But Moshi single-handedly secures the Booyah for the squad. 5th Booyah in the day!
You think